Hakadosh, Erev Tov, Masechet, Bava Kamma Daf Zayin Amud Aleph, 107a1. We just mentioned that we had that this was a machloket against Rabbi Bar Yosef, that Rabbi Bar Yosef comes and he says, because we just said that Rabbi Bar Abba in the name of Yochanan says that 20 anat ganav pikadon is not going to be chayav until he has to be kofer b'mitzat and modeh b'mitzat. You remember that he had to say that it's yours, but then he had to come and say, but it was stolen. So it's kofer b'mitzat, a little bit, but it's also modeh b'mitzat. And he says it is yours. So where did they get it from? From the pasuk Yuzeh. But Rabbi Bar Yosef comes and he says, this argues on this. Why? He says, Ziruf parashiyot yeshkan. What does that mean? Here in the pasuk, it's written, it's another parasha that we're talking about, that it's not really Mekoma. When it says Ashir Yomar Ki Uzeh, what is that referring to? He says it's mashma that we needed Hodah b'miktzat, v'chiktiv ki uzeh, a milveh hu dichtiv. That's talking about a milveh, not on a pikadon. Meaning there's a difference between a milveh and pikadon. Milveh is when you borrow something. Pikadon is a pikadon. So says the Gemara, umayshna milveh, why is a milveh different from pikadon? Why is it now that it's going to be different? Kedrabba. As Rabbi says, mipnei ma'amrat Torah b'milveh yishava, chazaka she'nadam mi'iz panav b'fnei bal chovo. V'hai bekule bayit denichbere. Right? V'hai delo kafre mishum den adam mi'iz panav. What does that mean like this? If somebody did you a favor, he gave you a loan. You don't have the audacity to come and say, I don't owe him anything.
I don't want what?
1 second. You don't have the audacity to say it doesn't happen. So therefore, what happens? There's a chazakah. And adam means panav bifnei bal chovo. But what happens is you come and you'll be modeh, but b'miktzat. Why? Because you don't want to say 100%. So you just say, yeah, this yes. What this yes? Really, be'emet, it's everything. Aval ulo, but to say nothing? No. So he's going to say, yeah, a little bit. You know, say kilo. Remember, there's chatuv en sheker shen tipa shel emet bifnim. Ma kavana? You always need a little bit of truth. Why do you need a little bit of truth? Because if it's 100% sheker, afam lo yitkabel. So there has to be a little bit of truth. So that's what he comes and he says. He says, really, be'emet, he should have been modeh to the entire thing. So why was he kofer? He held, if I'm going to be odeh in all of it, so he's going to be asked for the entire thing. So now I'm going to come out from paying back the chov. You remember the svara that we said, purposely he's going to get out of it in order to pay back the debt. Meaning like this, bechavana, the guy wants to pay back the money. But right now he's strapped for cash. He doesn't have it. So what's he going to do? He's going to come and he's going to say, no, I only owe you this, not everything. Now why? Not because he wanted to steal from him. It's easy because he wanted to buy time. And by buying time, now I have the money here.
Not only that, I remember Rabbi Moshe said to us one time,
therefore, and that's why he has a shavua. In order that he should be modeh on everything. Meaning by coming and forcing him to make a shavua, now that's it. Now he's forced to actually tell you the truth. Really, milveh should be the exact same thing. There's a big difference in milveh and pikadon. Pikadon, he's going to be meiz. You know why? You didn't do him a favor. If I come and I tell you tishmor li hazeh, right? You're going to be shomer. What happens? You're going to be meiz. Why? You didn't do me. I didn't do you any favor. So if you're going to say no, you never give me anything. If I lend you money, it's a little bit more chshoma. Well, I just lent you money. I did you a favor. I saved your back, and now you're going to come and you're going to do that to me. There, it's much more of a chazaka in adam meiz. By pikadon, meiz umeiz. Uya said it. Yeah. So Tani Rabbi Bar Kamma came and he taught. Arba'a shomrim tzrichim kapara. Sorry, kfira b'miktzat ve'odah b'miktzat. Zayin Amubet 107b. There are going to be 4 different shomrim that they need kfira b'mitzat ve'odah b'mitzat. Ve'luhen shomer chinam shoel noseh sechar socher. So these are the arba shomrim. We have a borrower, right? We have a renter, somebody that's a paid custodian and an unpaid custodian, right? This is the arba leshonot shel shomrim. Amar Rava comes and he says, "My tama derbi milchama motzui zeh milchama shomer chinam behed yaktiv." It's written shomer chinam mefurash ki hu zeh, which is mashma. Modeh b'miktzat. Because you remember, ki hu zeh means rak zeh, v'lo mashu acher. So that's modeh b'miktzat. So that's shomer chinam. Shomer sachar, which is a paid custodian, זאת אומרת, אתה משלם לו, יליף נתינה נתינה משומר חינם. You learn a גזירה שווה, נתינה נתינה from שומר חינם. Which means, since it says over there, וכי ייתן איש, and כי ייתן איש, so if they both apply together. So שומר חינם and שומר שכר, סלם ומשוס. Why? גזירה שווה. Okay? Next, שואל, a borrower. וכי ישאל. Why does it have the vav? וכי ישאל. vav, it's מוסיף על עניין ראשון. It's connecting it. It's מחבר. vav, החיבור, חזק וברוך. סוחר, אילמן דאמר כשומר שכר, היינו שומר שכר. ואילמן דאמר כשומר חינם, היינו שומר חינם. The renter is a מחלוקת. Is a renter שומר חינם או שומר שכר? Renter. So there's מחלוקת, מחלוקת. The renter, but you're paying. One more time. Shomer sachar means you give me this to watch, right? And you're paying me.
Yeah.
Here's the opposite. I'm paying you. I'm renting from you. אני משלם לך, לא שאתה משלם לי. So שאני משלם, am I a shomer chinam or am I a shomer sachar? Meaning, what's the nachon, but what's the halachot? Meaning, the halachot, what do you apply? Meaning like this. We have shomer chinam, shomer sachar, and shoel. What's a socher? There's a machloket in the Gemara. Is a socher the same halachot as a shomer chinam, or the same halachot as shomer sachar? That's what the Gemara says. It's a machloket to do the achrayut. Okay? And that's what he says over here. He brings it down here, actually. He says, Shitat Rabbi Yehuda. He says over here like this. He says, Dinei Shomrim are written in 3 parashiyot and Shemot, Kavbet, Yud, Yudalin. There are 3 different dargot. Shomer Chinam, Shomer Sachar, and Shoel. The 4th one is called a Socher, which he's allowed to use it, but he pays for it. It's not written in the Torah. So therefore, it's not even a Shoel then. So there's a machloket in the Tanaim. What is a Socher? Is a Socher a Shomer Sachar or Shomer Chinam? Okay? The Lashon Ktuvim is Shomer Chinam, Shomer Sachar, Shoel Socher. Fine. Now he comes and he says like this. Yeah? The Amar, so therefore, whether it's according to Shomer Sachar or Shomer Chinam, there's no problem. Why? That means the Socher is included. So one more time. Shomer Chinam, Katub Mefurash, Ki hu zeh. Since it's written Mefurash, Ki hu zeh, Kofer b'miktzat, and Modeh b'miktzat. Shomer Sachar, you learn Gzera Shava 10-10 from Shomer Chinam. Shoel v'chi yishal, Vav HaChibur. סוחר זה או שומר חינם או שומר שכר. אז אתה לא צריך. אז לגבי כל 4 שומרים, to do with all the 4 שומרים, you have this halacha, that whether we're talking about unique כפירה במקצת, והודעה במקצת.
So they're all the same like the מקרה הראשון.
Yes. Okay? ואמר רב חייא בר יוסף, says רב חייא בר יוסף, הטוען טענה גנב בפיקדון, אינו חייב עד שישלח בו יד. If you come and you said that it was stolen, somebody gives you a pikadon, you say it was stolen, you're not going to be chayav until he actually touches it. He actually comes and he puts his hand on it. My tama, what's the reasoning? The Rabbah says, "V'niklav al habayit el Elohim lo shelach yado imlechet reo." Niklav yishalach biyad nichayev lemimra yishalach biyad eskina. Meaning like this. I'm going to ask you a question. You came and you tell me, watch over this. I come and watching over this. You come and you ask me, where is it? And you omer nignav. Yeah, I come and I say nignav. What does nignav means? It was stolen, but I didn't touch it yet. I'm not chayav. The גנבה, טוען טענת גנב בפיקדון הסבי, שאני כבר,
רק פה הוא שיקר, הוא לא לקח.
בדיוק. הוא לא גנב את זה עדיין. הוא טוען טענת גנב, זאת אומרת, שמתי את היד שלי שם.
זה נקרא כופר.
rejection, זה כופר.
לא, איך אומרים שמי שיודע תורה והוא משתמש בה לרע?
אוקיי, fine.
איך אומרים לזה?
Whatever, there's a many different things. Okay, fine. Okay? So he says, אמר להו, but there's a מחלוקת. Says we're talking about a behema shelo shalach ba shomer yad, right? And that's why we're talking about that there's still a chiyuv kefir. Meaning, even if you didn't touch it, you're still chayav kefir. So if it's not true, even if you didn't touch it, you're still going to be chayav. So amar lehu Rabbi zera l'Reb Chiya bar Abba davka be'omed alavusa kaman aval shalach ba yad, right? Kana. If you already put your hand in it, you're already koneh. Ata sometimes the kafa. Kana kadita. Ushvua lo mahanye beklum, and the shvua does not help at all. Odin mar maybe omed al vusa kamar, maybe no, even if it's just going to be standing over there, and I say it was ganav, zeu ze kvar sheli, ani kvar ganavti את זה. Afilu ani lo nagati b'ze. So Elmaleh, so he comes and he says like this. He says, Zolo shamati, I didn't hear this exact case. Aval kayotze ba shamati. Damar Ravasi Rabbi Yochanan, atuen tanat avad. If you say that it was lost, v'nishba, and you swear, v'chazar v'tan tanat ganav, and then you come and you're going to be toen tanat ganav, v'nishba, and you swear, uba'u edim, and then edim come, you're going to be patur. My time, what's reasoning? La mishum de kana b'shua, you already acquired it in the first Shavua. You remember that we learned in yesterday's daf, that we learned that if you're going to come and you're going to swear, it becomes yours. Meaning, because you came to me and said, it's mine. I swear it's not yours. So if he swears, and it's in Medin and everything, obviously, what happens? I'm patur. Even if afterwards two edim come, I'm still patur. You remember there was one shita like that. That even if afterwards edim come, he's still patur. Because since he accepted the Shavua, he becomes patur. That's it. The other guy becomes patur. It's like ki'ilu that I appeased you with an oath. And once I appeased you with an oath, that's it. Even if you bring witnesses afterwards, it doesn't matter. You accepted the oath. And once you accepted the oath, that's it. So he says, so isn't it because you already acquired with the first oath? Elmaleh, he says, no. Since they already were Yotzei Chovah with the first Shavua, so it comes out that when he comes and he says again, Tanat Ganav, and he swears again, it wasn't a Shavua which was Chayav. So therefore, that's why he doesn't have to pay kefil. So Itmar Nami was also stated, Amar Rabbi Avin, Amar Rabbi Ela, Amar Rabbi Yochanan, Atuen Tanat Aveda Bepikadon. One more time. You come and you get how do you call it? Collateral. And then you come and you said it got lost. Tuen Tanat Aveda Bepikadon. Then Yishba, you swear that it got lost. The Chazar V'tan, and then afterwards you again you change it. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't lost. It was stolen. So you changed. לפני 5 דקות אמרת שזה נאבד, עכשיו אתה אומר שזה נגנב. ובאו עדים. עדים קם. You're going to be פטור. Why? חואל ויצא ידי בעלי בשבוע ראשונה. You already used the חובה with the first שבוע. Once you said the שבוע, גמרנו. So אמר רב ששת.
רק עם בדין.
Well, yes. רק עם בדין. אמר רב ששת, רב ששת comes and he says, הטוען טענת גנב בפיקדון, כיוון ששלח בו יד פטור. He's going to be פטור. מה אתה מאוד reasoning? He says, הכי כמה רחמנה, this is what the Torah says, ונקרב בעל הבית אל האלוהים. Im lo shalach yado. Hashalach yado patur. So it comes out like this. What are we trying to say? We're trying to say that if somebody's going to be toen tanat ganav v'pikadon, and then the edim come, yeah? So once, if before the shivua, hu kvar shalach yado, he's going to be patur from kefil. But the reason why is because by toen tanat ganav, it's written, im lo shalach yado. So it's mashma that in order to pay kefil, you need that it should be found by the shomer shakran with the shivua, shelo shalach yado v'pikadon. And he's only going to be chayav if he didn't touch it. Because if he already touched it, now that's it. He's going to be patur. Because he already grabbed it. That's it. It's a different case.
Why patur?
Because basically what happens is that the entire parasha is a shakran b'shvuato shnignav. So therefore he's not going to be chayav kefil. In order to be chayav kefil, one more time, the pasuk says, right? V'nikrav bal habayit el Elohim im lo shalach yado mimlechet reo. So he comes and he says, when does a person have to come and pay kefil? Only if the Nikra Balabayit Elohim, which means that the Balabayit came to the Elohim, and then he swore, but he didn't touch it, because if he already touched it, he's not chayav kefil. So that he's not chayav keren. Keren is the principle. Principle, you're always chayav. The kefil, the double.
מה אם הוא גנב ויחזיר אותו?
אז הוא פטור.
והשיב את הגזלה. ואם זה הלך לאיבוד?
אז הוא חייב לשלם קרן.
לא.
ודאי. מה זאת
הוא לא
אומרת?
עשה כלום.
מה הכוונה? לא הבנתי את המקרה.
הוא עשה לו פיקדמן.
So Amalei Rav Nachman, says Rav Nachman, v'alo shalosh shavuot mashpi'in oto. Do you know that it happened that they used to come and they used to make the Kohen swear, right? Sorry, the Rav Sheshat is coming and he's saying that they used to make him swear three different times. Shavua shelo pashati ba, shavua shelo shalachti biyad, shavua shelo b'shuti. Do you know that every single time that somebody was coming and being to cover every angle? Number one, I wasn't negligent. Number two, I didn't touch it, meaning I didn't take it for myself. And number three, that it's not in my reshut. Why? You know why? I'm going to
he stole it, but he gave it to me.
So I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
And then afterwards, 50-50.
Exactly. You see the chuntitas? My lover, we're not talking about שבוע שלא שלחתי ביד.
חונטיטס עיראקיאס.
הלכתי 3 שבועות, הוא
שבוע שלא שלחתי ביד, דוניה תשמע של בשתי, ומה? שבוע של בשתי, כי מגל ימין תדית בשתי. He says what? He knows where it is. He's going to be chayav. So to שבוע שלא שלחת ביד, כי מגל ימין תשלח ביד, he's going to be chayav. Fine. Okay, next. Elmaleh comes and he answers, no. שבוע שלא שלחתי ביד is like שלא פשעתי בה. Just like שבוע שלא פשעתי בה, כי מגל ימינתא דפשע בה, if you know that it is, he's going to be patur from kefil. So to the shivua shel shalach bayad, when you find out that he did do it, he's going to be
אבל
patur.
יכול להיות.
Meaning,
שותף לפשע, הוא יכול
that
להיות
means it's
שותף
going to be
לפשע.
patur from paying. Because remember, for
לא,
the
לא, הוא
kefil,
יכול להיות שותף
one
לפשע.
second, because the kefil, right, was only going to be if he didn't put his hand in it. If he put his hand in it, he's not going to be chayav in the kefil. So by Rami Bar Chama, Rami Bar Chama comes and he says, "Zamamon mechayvo kefil patro min hachomesh, odima shivua mechayvo right kefil patro min hachomesh." What makes him patur from the chomesh? Is it the kefil or is it the shivua? Right? What does that mean? Kefil means double. Right? When a person steals, he has to pay double. When a person when a person comes and he says, "I don't have it anymore," he has to make a shavua. So the question is like this: Mamon hamchayevo kefil. Is that potro min hachomesh? Does that make him patur from the swearing and everything, from paying back the 1/5? Or maybe it's a shavua which is mechayev to kefil, is poter min hachomesh, which means the patur from the chomesh is that talui b'mamon, right? Shekafar. Or that he's not going to be chayav on the mamon, right? Also kefil and also chomesh. Or is it to do with shavua cheker? That he's not going to be chayav on shavua tzma, also kefil and also chomesh. Meaning, is it on the shavua or is it on the mamon? The kavanah is, can I punish you twice? So you're paying also chomesh and also kefil. We don't do that usually. Or is nothing to do with the mamon, has to do with shavua. It cannot be that you mean a shavua and you're going to be chayav chomesh, and on the same shavua you're also going to be chayav kefil. So is it on the shavua or on the money? So says the Gemara, hey, what's the case? You said both in the nisur. You said one more time. You get the pikadon. He comes and he says, "Give it back to me. It was stolen." Nishba. Okay. What happened? No, it was lost. And he was nishba again. He swore. No, he said first. He said nignav. Nishba, no. Right? And then he said, Avad, the Nishba. Right? So what happens? And then they didn't come, Hakamaita, the Hoda Batraita. Then they didn't come on the first. That really meant it was Nignav. He himself stole it. And then he was Modeh on Batraita. Right? So now what are you going to do now? He's going to be Chayav on the Mon. He's going to be Chayav on the Shavua. So that's what we're going to speak about.